How's it going, Sagittarius? Welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. So thanks so much for joining me today, you guys, and bringing your energy to the channel. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me that people stop and watch my readings, you know. So thanks for being here. All right, so I'm shuffling, and I have been shuffling the Starman Tarot card deck while I've been talking. So in preparation for July monthly reading. So I wonder if we should have a game and count how many times I say so during a reading. Not a fun game, I imagine. I'm going to be using also the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to do 4 anchor cards with Starman, and then however many Gilded Tarot we need after that to give you a nice reading for July. Just as like every free video that I post, these are general, so keep that in mind while you're watching through. Feel free to comment what you think of the video, how you're doing, but just keep in mind that if it's not resonating 100%, it's a general reading, so take what you can from it. So I'm going to shuffle Starman a couple more times here, and then we'll get into your reading for Sagittarius for July for the month. Okay, I feel like that's good. I'm just going to do a deck cut and take that first top card from the deck cut. So I've got the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands, guys. It's an indication that your steps are getting heavy. You know, you feel like you've been at the same thing without a sense of accomplishment for quite some time. You're not giving up, but it feels like you might want to. Like if you look at the way that this character is posed in the card. Some decks, they show the 10 of Wands with the character sort of looking up and facing towards the goal, but this guy is ready to fall on his face, so I hope that's not how you're feeling. Excuse me. I've got the Sun card here for you. It's like, it just reminds me of kind of like, I don't know, for some reason, like an atomic bomb. It just seems like things are going to be, like your blockages are going to be evaporated by a certain set of events. You know, and there's going to be like a mushroom cloud of longevity is the word I'm getting. It's like everything that you've been leading up to is going to trigger a set of events that are going to change your life. So I've got the 9 of Wands here. So this card wants to tell you that no matter how tired you are of sort of repeating the same steps over and over and over again, kind of like Groundhog Day, where you wake up and every day is the same and you're waiting for something to change. Spirits are saying, you know, don't give up, you guys. 9 of Wands says to take a break and don't quit. I feel like I'm going to cough, so I'm just going to go on pause for a quick second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so, and then the next card we have is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, she's somebody, I'm getting like a vibe from this card that she just kind of separates herself from the day-to-day, you know, minutia, the grind, and sees it for what it is. Like there's some things in your life that you're going to have to continue to do because it's the framework of your life. You know how sometimes you're not interested in doing the dishes, but if you don't do them, who's going to do them? And then, you know, and if you don't go grocery shopping, if you don't do these certain things that are like a fundamental thing, and it could be the job you're in right now. It could be just anything that is so monotonous that you just wonder why you're doing it anymore. There's certain things that, you know, and these are things that some people, they don't even get a chance to do. They're totally destitute. You know, they don't have these things like some people would call what we look at as drudgery. Some people would call that a luxury. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of a tweak of a mindset and gratitude. So let me just go on a pause, and I'm going to aspect the camera down towards the cards for you. Alrighty, we have returned here with your cards, Sag. So I'm going to start pulling some Gilded Tarot cards. I really want to go and see what's going on with the sun. The sun is a very powerful force, you know, and you need the sun to survive, you know, for our plants to grow, for warmth. Just imagine if the sun stopped setting. Rising, I mean. You're with me? So, what's going on here with the sun? And what is the sun card trying to tell us? You. Seven of Swords. I'm getting the impression that you've left a part of yourself behind, or you feel like somebody has taken something from you. Seven of Swords, you know, it's not necessarily the greatest energy of all time, but while you're busy looking behind you, your life is happening in front of you. So it doesn't matter what happened behind you anymore. And the sun is choosing to nurture you in this moment. You can't go back. I want to pull one more card there. So, really, guys, believe that you're carrying some sort of ancient pain here with you. You know, something devastating could have happened in the past, like with the Seven of Swords here. But why are you still turning around? And what impact does it have on your life today? And why are you pretending that it didn't happen? Like, these are questions that you need to be asking yourself right now with these cards coming up. Like, what are you pretending that didn't happen, and who is it impacting? You know, by virtue of you turning the other way, are you minimizing somebody? Are you minimizing yourself? Are you not really paying attention to how much damage that could have been inflicted on you, and you're leaving it unresolved a little bit? And I think you're holding somebody else responsible for some sort of occasion in your past. So honestly, it's like you're trying to look forward, but there's, you know, you can see with the Queen of Cups, she's looking forward into the future, and she's sort of enshrined herself in a metallic force field. But on the inside, there's a yearning for something that happened in the past. But the sun would like you to move on and sort of grow into your current reality here. Interesting. Let's see what's going on with the Nine of Wands, because some of you are feeling like you have to get up and face this unpleasant reality every single day. But the Nine of Wands is saying, well, not necessarily, you know, you can take a break from it. So I've got the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups aspected to the Nine of Wands, where it's saying, like, literally, take a break here. Step away from sort of this atomic blast of your past, right? There's no freedom in this emotional turmoil that I believe that you're living every single day. So we've got the Hanged Man here under the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is sort of the promise of a new day, right? What you could be able to achieve without the anchor of the past. So it's going to take a little bit of an effort, like a real, not just a little bit, an effort to Drop the things that happened in the past. You've got the Hanged Man here. It's the Hanging Man in the Gilded Tarot. It's the Hanged Man in the Essential Tarot. And look at the past as sort of a growth opportunity to become the person you are right now. And realize that your past could be haunting your memory, but that's all it is. You know, even if it was really traumatic, like how are you going to resolve that? So you can move into this energy here with the 10 of Cups. So you've got 2 10s, and if you look how wildly different they are, like you've got the 10 of Wands, which is kind of where this is your stuck energy and feeling like you're on this never-ending treadmill. But then you've got the 10 of Cups where everything is possible and every happiness is available to you. So which would you like to choose? The choice is yours to make. Plus, you also have angel numbers here. Angel numbers 1010. So if you believe in that, you could go ahead and Google angel numbers 1010 once the reading is over. So, and you've got the Sun here too, in the middle of the Hanging Man card. And that's not a coincidence that it's here, because the Sun is sort of holding your dreams for you and wants to shine them down on you. But the perspective needs to change a little bit. Okay, so let's see what the High Priestess has to say for you. 2 of Pentacles. So you're keeping yourself really busy in order to, I think for some of you, sort of avoid reality. Some of you could be living in a situation now that is probably not your final destination, where you see yourself, like this 10 of Cups energy that we see here. This is where you want to be. So I think you're really distracting yourself from the reality of the inner work that needs to be done, because it's going to mean coming face to face with some painful truths here. So the 2 of Pentacles here is like just sort of like busy work, you know, going nonstop, not taking the time to search your soul so you can find the freedom that you need here with the High Priestess. The High Priestess wants you to be free, you know, and so does the Hanging Man. Let's see what's going on with the 10 of Wands. Wow. Again, you've got the Sun here, you know, so the Sun is here with the 10 of Wands. It's like I said before, the Sun is the key to your dreams, somehow. So I think you just have to exit the shadows of your memory, you know, the shadows that are in your mind that are keeping you anchored to either a current or past lifestyle or systematic repetition of a place that you don't want to be anymore. Like for some of you, you could be trapped in a relationship and I don't know why you keep doing it to yourself, or you could be just nonstop dating the same person over and over and over again, even though they're different people, they're the same person. I feel like could be like even punishing yourself a little bit. And then every trip around the sun that you take, it just adds another layer. You know, it's like adding another bar on the prison cell that's in your mind. So how do you get out of here? That's interesting, guys, that I just said that, because it does look like the universe has something for you to move you ahead, because you do have the Six of Swords, which is an indication of moving ahead. So it could be like by the end of July, by the end of summer, things are going to start moving for you, because You know, we've got the high beams of the sun here, the sun card here, the sun card there. We've got the sun in the hanging man here, everywhere in this reading. So it's like you're gonna need to shine a bit of a spotlight into, like, if you're really feeling like your life is a hamster wheel, sorry, you know, you're gonna have to look in the mirror a little bit, and then by the time sort of fall runs around, like comes around, you should be able to steer yourself into a place of more ease. I think a lot of you are really dealing with things that you just don't want to recognize. I want to pull a card here on the Two of Pentacles. It's time for this to end, you guys. I've got the 10 of Swords, and now you've got another 10. So you've got angel numbers 10, 10, 10. You know, the universe is trying to tell you something. It's time to get out from underneath the thoughts that are holding you, kind of like, you know, those dolls that you stick pins into. I believe that's how many of you feel. I finally remembered. It's called a voodoo doll. So I feel like you think that somebody is like poking pins into the voodoo doll, but it's you. It's you doing it to you. So as soon as this sort of self-awareness comes to you, the pins will stop happening, and then you'll start to resolve and let go and move away. Like, some of you are currently in this pain, and some of you, it's like an ancient pain that was learned repetitiously. I think there's a need here, I see, to set boundaries for what you think is acceptable in your life, and to stop letting other people have some sort of dominion over how you carry yourself. And once you start setting these boundaries and forgive either yourself or others, things will start to change for you. You'll start to move forward. And instead of just looking the part of being regal, and, you know, you'll start to feel the part also. So there's a really big opportunity here during the summer months to heal, Sagittarius. And this is really important. If you want to get to that goal that seems to be always like the carrot in front of the donkey, you know, you just keep going and going and going, never quite getting there. You're just feeling like you just want to lie down and burn to a crisp under the sun. You don't need to do that, because you could blossom like a flower. You know, you could be this blossoming energy. Okay, guys, I hope this was a meaningful reading for you. I'm going to let you go because I feel like I have another coughing fit coming on. So thanks for being here with me. Let me know your comments down below, and we'll see you back next time. Take care, guys. Bye.